Right, so me and Seth are back out here in Plymouth. Just spend a little bit of time while my son's working. See what else we can find out here, depending on the weather. I don't know if you hear that. We'll see what we can do. I've got to get my pin pointed. So we'll grab that and we'll be back out there. See what we find. I have found a hinge in that hole. Cool. Alright, and out of the hole, a piece of an oil lamp. So there's some treasures here. Nice. Let's keep going. Okay, so after the rain rolled through, she's a little bit wet out here. Doing some more digging. I found this. I really think it's the leg to a safe or something. Let's look at that. Not really sure. Anybody got any ideas? Feel free, like I always say, to comment. All right, let's get going and see if we can find something else. Well, anyways, guys, we're on public property, and this guy's coming over here harassing us. He keeps going to his house, looking stuff up, coming back outside, telling us that we can't be on public property digging and metal detecting. It's ridiculous. So we pretty much just told him, if you have a problem, go call the authorities, you know, complain about us, something. But, you know, this is ridiculous. We're not doing any harm. We're out here with some children, showing them how to metal detect, not causing anybody any problems, cleaning up trash that we find, and then we got a guy like this that just keeps coming over here harassing us. It's sick. You know, I get so sick and tired of it. So, anyways, guys, I'm glad you can see this. He lives right there. If you ever come to Plymouth, he's probably gonna come out and yell at you, but just ignore him. Tell him to go away. Tell him to call the cops like we did, because we're not hurting anybody. Look, can you see? This is the hole I just had right here. I just put it back, and now I'm gonna put it away. And can you see any other holes that we dug out here? No, because we take care of everything. We clean everything. So, all right, anyways, I'm done ranting. We'll see you in a minute. Bullshit.
Because I haven't been up here.
I was up here and I did not leave any holes. This is just getting ridiculous, man. I've metal detected all over the state.
Public property, there's no ordinance against it, and we're trying to be as respectful as we can.
All right, I just came from that area from over there.
Yeah, these are mole holes. These are not metal detecting holes.
I can show you what a metal detecting hole looks like, just so you can tell the difference.
Yes, because I just got a call to complain again.
Right here, I already got one wide open for you. So you'll see the disaster that we make right now, and then what it'll look like after, okay? Because right so far we've been approached by this neighbor very arrogantly, and then he asked me a question and wouldn't answer my question.
And the guy that cares for the caretaker has called me and complained.
Well, I mean,
we
have to make an ordinance against it.
Okay, and where do you live?
We live around town. It doesn't matter.
I was on the fire department in Etna for years. Fought many fires in this town.
You know that they go to this store that feeds this town as well. So
Well,
we're
I
doing
can't.
nothing wrong.
No, but then we will have to set something up about it because I'm getting complaints and
But
calls.
can I say one thing just before we get too far apart? Like, we're doing this to preserve history. Like this guy right here, he asked me, he said, would you donate to the town? And I said, do you guys have a historical society? He said, I can't answer that, I'm busy right now. Well, guess what? I found an 1833 hard times token behind his house in the river. I would love to donate that to the town, would love to.
Well,
see, and I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that I found it, because otherwise it's just history gone.
yeah.
Your history, my history, this town's history. I want to preserve it. So if you guys want to be mad at me and kick me out of it for that reason, have at it. But this is what the hole looks like. This is a disaster. Now come here. Come on, find one.
Yeah, this is the one I was just digging. We put them right back when we're done. You dig a plug. So you cut a plug and then you put it right back to where it was. And it rains and it grows right back together.
It's already been dug. That's fixed now. I'm trying to find it. No, I don't think that's one, is it? Right here. Can you see it? That's a hole that I can pull it back up. Watch. I want you to see how it looks. This is what you see. This is the worst of it right here. That's the dirt. Now watch. You see? That's going to be back to normal.
Yeah, it'll
in about
rain and all the
4 or
grass
5
roots will
days.
grow and you won't even know it's there.
No trip hazard at all.
I'm on a lot of groups on Facebook, and I am actually a
We're kind of
YouTuber.
professional. I want to be serious about it, you know.
And
I teach my kids.
we dig holes, and I do videos all the time, and I have 300 and something people that are subscribed to my YouTube channel that watch me do this, and I don't get complaints about leaving trash behind and dirt.
I can show you some more holes.
If you wanted to walk over to my car, I could show you in the back seat of my car all the junk.
I'm at church right now working.
Right, I'm not trying to in any way be rude to you.
The church, like, we would love to honestly have someone that maybe to do that land too, because we don't do anything disrespectful. And wouldn't it be awesome to find, like, that church is 1800s? Wouldn't that be cool to find something off that church?
Born and raised here.
Wouldn't that be cool to find something off that church from the 1800s and we could present it to you guys? I think that would be neat. But you know, if you guys are that torn on grass, because next year it's going to look just as beautiful as it does right now. I mean,
It won't even take that long. It'll take like 2 weeks.
yeah, I mean, you're not even going to notice it. I mean, in less than 4 days, those roots will, after this rain. But I mean,
So
I just wish people.
this guy's
understand
just
our-
coming over all rude about it, and we try to talk to him, and he don't want to hear a thing. You know, don't want to listen to it. We know the rules. We know what we're doing. We know we're not doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? We
Do you have a business card?
I actually
we're not a
don't.
business.
No.
But I'll show you that coin if you'd like, real quick. That's not the exact coin. This is a brand new looking coin.
Yeah.
That's the one I found.
Yeah.
And honestly, if there is a historical society, it's yours.
There isn't until we have our new town office built.
I'll tell you
next
what.
year.
Let us. We'll find you something. You know. That's up to you guys, you know? I mean,
you know, it's just, I'm sorry if I get, first
Th-
selectman,
this
I
happens.
get a lot of, I just got so many complaints. I got a complaint
Right.
from the man who mows and things. I got a complaint from
well,
the
we would
people
love to
from
talk to
the-
him too, because we're only trying to preserve you guys' history and enjoy it with our family and pass it
Then,
on.
yeah, but you know what? If that's something you're going to do,
This-
maybe somebody from town should be involved with you.
this isn't a new thing. I mean, metal
don't have to
detecting is
have you guys
becoming a
listen,
really
you know,
big
first.
hobby, and people are metal detecting all over the United States and in places,
I
and
had somebody
people
come to the town
just don't.
office 3 years ago and asked if it was all right.
Yeah,
What I'm trying to get to is that people just don't.
Last probably 4 weeks.
They don't know what's going on, and they think people are just out here with shovels digging holes. And
there's
when
all
these
these
people call, you should
things,
explain to them
you know,
that
like mole holes,
we're
those ain't
a
our-
family of people that are doing this and having a good time, and we're not hurting anything. We're not trying to destroy you guys'
I mean, we're
lawn.
both part of our own town's historical society. We've all lived in Plymouth. I lived on Norris Road down there for
I lived in
years,
Etna on the West Etna Road
you know?
for years, and
you know, we've always supported Adam in his store and
Yeah.
you know, East Newport store. I mean, you know, we're fans of this
yeah,
town.
we're local
We
too.
love the
so.
history here. I love the history of Etna. I love the history of my town of Carmel. I love it all. You know,
Well,
I want to show you guys.
You've got to make sure everything's covered. I don't know what else can be done until I talk to my planning board rep tomorrow and see what he says, if there's anything here.
I hope, you know, I hope honestly you put in a good word for us, because I mean, these kids are going up to do it, and I hope they do it right, just like us. You know, I hope you guys don't
I
go
see
back
you
there.
did fill your hole in.
I hope you enjoy that look of that.
Yeah,
hole.
those ones up there, honestly, those are like mole holes. Those are not from us.
And honestly, if we find some extra dirt, I would be more than happy to stuff it in it so you don't trip on that, because and that's just how I feel. But all around this rock was all dug. All the way around. This is a hotel was here back in the 1800s.
I know.
Yeah, you can see a spot right here.
This is another one that was. This one was fairly deep.
Yeah, this was a big hole.
That was definitely really deep.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the worst of it. So I hope you're not too mad about it. But we're gonna get back to digging, giving you pictures or letting you watch videos or whatever. And if you say, hey man, that's something the town would like, you know, but we would probably know that and want to bring it to you anyway.
Yeah, I just looked that up, and it is where it's historical, 100 years old. The town gets it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. No, not a problem. So basically, they said there's a rule that we can't keep anything if it's over 100 years old because it belongs to the town. So instead of arguing with them, we'll just give them everything we find. We'll leave a bucket full of that at the town office for them. I'm being a little bit angry. I got a little bit of an anger going on, but if I find anything that's anything good, then I'll give it to the town. At least they can put our names next to it and display it.
We'll make the frame and everything.
Yeah.
glue that motherfucker down.
Yeah. But not in any way are we trying to disrespect anybody of this
It's
town.
rude though how I feel like I'm being attacked.
Yeah, I know, by everybody. 3 different people. But anyways, we're going back to detecting. We've held our ground, so see you in a minute. So we're back at it and we found a hinge. It's cool. It's good to know that we stood our ground and stuff. I'm just gonna let it go now, but I'm sure we ain't heard the last of the people around this town. So let's fill the hole back in, which we've done on every single dig. Yeah. Scan the gas back up. And ta-da.
Looks like the hole wasn't even there.
Yep. All right. Seth and his daughter found some shaving cream. Cool. All right, guys. Well, we're done for today. We've had a lot of excitement happen, as you guys saw. Everything looks pretty much back to normal. You know, it's a little bit muddy on the grass in some spots, but we put all the holes back, we replaced everything, we picked up all the garbage. We didn't really find anything, but they claim we have to give it to them. So if we did find something, we would give it to them, just because we're not about just taking the history if they want to display it for people to see and all that. But they come over here and they complain about us digging holes and replacing them. And then there's these giant mole holes everywhere that they don't even fix, but yet we're causing an issue. So I guess you just gotta know what you're doing and deal with it. You know, it's public, we're not doing anything wrong. We told them, you know, if they didn't want us here, then they could call the police, you know, or just stop harassing us, stuff like that, and whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, like I always say, keep on naturing, you know, know your laws, know where you stand, and yeah, enjoy the hobby. Don't let people ruin it. So hope everybody supports, you know, metal detecting, and would rather people do it and preserve history that way than just leave it in the ground. You know, a lot of these people are uneducated, and that's half the problem. People just want to be Karens. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Keep on naturing. Like and subscribe, and until next time, we'll see ya.